Hey guys, welcome back to Modern Golf. We're back with what looks to be a praying mantis, but it's actually one of the hottest segments and hottest golf bags in the industry, and that is a true Sunday bag. Today we are presenting to you the Sunday bag Loma in gray. This bag retails for about $129 without promotions, weighs less, right around 2 pounds, and I think is maybe one of the most unique golf segments we've ever covered. So let's talk about it next. So, Sunday golf. You have seen this bag, I think, copied more times in the last year or so than maybe any other bag in the marketplace. This bag was kind of a nondescript, nobody even thought about this kind of bag until recently, which is odd. So Ping had, I think it was called the Moonwalker or the Moon bag, I believe it was called, was an ultra lightweight bag. I'll put pictures up now. That was really designed for this exact situation. Par 3 days, practice, new golfers that don't need a ton of clubs or don't own a ton of clubs, or if you're a very, very minimalistic human being, it's okay. This is what this bag is for. So this bag is not brand new. It's been out for a year or so. So I want to go over kind of what I've used it for, what I like, what I don't like. This bag surprised me, I can tell you that. So let's talk about the aesthetic. Again, to me, looks like a praying mantis. One of the most unique looks of a golf bag I've ever seen. Obviously, with the handle sticking out, and the handle, and we'll get into it, also can hook on to a larger golf bag, which you've seen with some other brands. Let's talk about who Sunday Golf is, and really what this bag is about. So again, just about 2 pounds, around $129 for a bag, which is not super expensive. Holds a lot of stuff, and we'll get into it. Holds up to 6 clubs. What I like about Sunday Golf, they are, I think, the only ones in the industry, and correct me if I'm wrong, they have a full lifetime warranty for their golf bags. I think that's unheard of, unprecedented in their industry. I don't know how they will do this in 5 years when the rivets start wearing out, because they just will. How they start replacing these bags, I don't know. But they sound very, very confident that you're not going to run into a problem with their golf bags. So that's great. Good to hear. Let's talk about the features. I like this bag. Again, I've done a bazillion golf bag reviews. I think it's one of the most fun I've ever had. Really to review. It's very different. It's very fun. I love, and again, I've said this before, I love that brands are kind of pushing the envelope with like, what does the consumer want? And this was probably something that none of us ever thought we wanted or needed. And I can tell you, in the couple months that I've had this, I've used this bag a ton, way more than I ever anticipated. This now has become, if I'm going to get fit for clubs, I'm going to practice, I'm going to work on wedges today, there's a par 3 course near me that I play, this has become the bag that I bring. And again, we've all been there, right? You only want to work on your wedges, but you need gloves, and maybe you want to practice with tees to kind of get your spacing correct, and maybe you need extra gloves, and you need maybe a balls to chip around a different green, or your putter. So you probably do like what I do, is you grab a bunch of your clubs, right, and you wrap your glove around it. I don't know if I have a glove around here. No, but you wrap your glove around, then you put tees in your pocket, and if you're like me, you wear earbuds when you're practicing, and now your pockets are jam-packed. This bag kind of resolves all that, and it's so, again, such a weird looking bag, but so cool in its same right. So anyway, let's get into this, because you don't want to spend the rest of your life here. What you can see here, and I'll show you guys, this large pocket is, I think, the softest velour I've ever felt in a golf bag. I'm not kidding, for your valuables pocket. It is incredibly soft. They've done a really, really nice job. A lot of the stuff you can see is kind of what I would call AquaGuard zippers. Even the trim feels like an AquaGuard. If not, it's just a plastic polyurethane. So this pocket up here, your large pocket, I hate to tell you, this is not going to fit all your rain gear. Again, what it's for, what I did for this one is put my gloves in here. I liked it a lot. I'm telling you, this was not a bag I thought that I would ever be reviewing and actually really like. So the branding here is good. It's minimal. There's a few places with it. The bottom is this rubbery, textured, heavy-duty material, and I'm all here for it. It's techie. You guys know I love techie stuff. I would say the one thing I don't like about this bag, and maybe it's not meant, it doesn't stand up. So you can see the stand hits it. It's not a huge deal, but just letting you know. If you want it to stand up in your garage or your basement or your trophy room for the first time you broke 120, by all means, it's nice. I just wish it would stand by itself, but I understand why it's for. So let's turn this bad boy around. The $1 million thing is the handle. Nice to carry, place down, and also hook onto other bags, and I'll show you a picture. I'm remiss. I'm a little out of it sorts today. We should have started with this, but 2 sections, up to 6 clubs. Unfortunately, you cannot put your 17 clubs in here. For the guys who are going to ask me about their oversized grips, I think you'll be able to fit 1 on each side, maybe 2. So that's that. There's a large Velcro section here for your gloves. If you're like my guy Steve, who wears multiple gloves, like he's back in his baseball days, they have that. I love the logoing. I love the rubber patching. It's a little more quality driven than some tee holders here, which I like. Very cool, I would say, golf balls, but you can put anything, your phone, your wallet, your keys, whatever you want. This large pocket, and I hope I left it in here. Oh, I did. So they call it, I think they're Frosty Pocket. They do, the Frosty Pocket. And you can see it's what I call cooler lined. Here's a picture of, they even say you can put your beers in here. Holds about 1 to 2 drinks. If you get the smaller Yoo-Hoos, you can probably get 2 of them in here. But the bigger 16-ounce ones, you can probably only get 1. But a neat little thing for your, and you don't have to use it for that. You can put your golf balls in there as well. And then a different pocket here. And this actually comes off as well. So if you want to get, again, your low score or your Apple ID or your Social Security number, you can get that embroidered there. I don't know if Sunday offers that when you purchase the bag, if you want to get something embroidered here. I don't know. I have to look into that. Single strap, which you can then move to right or left-handed, so you have options here. I really have just kind of carried it by the handle. You know, it's a little bit of getting used to when you use this, because we're all used to handle here. But this is, I'm telling you, I really have enjoyed this bag. Way more than I ever thought I would. So we flip it over. Look at the, no hip pad. So there's really nothing on this side, which is okay. So let's check out the feet. The claws are, I'm afraid he's going to punch me in the face. Very similar to another bag we did with the rubbery feet. I like it. The one thing I will say, and they do have a lockout, which is kind of odd. You know, if you want to lock this out, maybe you're going to play with somebody or ride on the back of their cart. Maybe that's what it's for. Or storage, but the problem is, again, it doesn't stand because it just sits on the stand. So I don't know. I really like this bag. I think the price point is right where it should be, around 120 to 130 bucks for this. Phenomenal, phenomenal bag for the money. They've got a large variety of bags that I think are very cool. Let's put this guy back down. And again, you can see there's nothing in it, so I'm afraid. So here, I'll just show you how I've been using it. And these are my old wedges. So there's Uno wedge. There's your second wedge. And now it'll slide out a little more. So do I like this bag? I like it a lot. I think it's great for a lot of different reasons. Again, I think practice is I think this is the ultimate practice bag. I wish they had this 20 years ago because the old, I think they were called moon bags. I know Titleist makes one, and Ping also, I think, still makes it, where you just got to lay the bag down, and it's a little inconvenient. Like this. Didn't know there was a need for this, although there was. These guys have capitalized it, and so some other brands have kind of done the same thing. Very cool bag. Again, love it for practice. Love it for par 3 days. Love it for beginning golfers. Love it for new golfers, female golfers who don't want to carry a lot of clubs. You know, it's not made to use probably for an 18-hole day, although I know they say you can. This particular one holds 6 clubs, although I think you'd be jamming in 6. I got 4 in there most of the time. If I was irons, I'd go, I just did this the other day, pitching, 8, 6, and 4 iron I'd bring with me. I have brought my woods with me. So it's done. What I like about this is this is my practice bag now, right? So I don't have to lug a big golf bag with all my stuff because I mentally will only want to practice on segments of my game. I'll say, all right, my ball striking sucked. I hit 3 grooves yesterday. I better get some practice in. So I'll grab my irons and throw them in. Or same with my woods and even putter. Like I said, really like it here. I'll grab my putter because I just happen to have it right here. So it fits. It's tight, but it fits. I mean, you can. It's, again, a very cool bag. I'm not trying to gloss over anything. I really like it. I think it kind of fills a need. I think their warranty is out of this world. And again, one of the most unique bags I have seen in a long, long time. So anyway, guys, if you like this, please hit that like button. If you're new here, we've got a you know what ton of stuff to review this year, and that we've been testing and testing and testing and testing. Let us know if there's anything else you'd like to see. Any questions on this bag or the brand, let me know. I can answer some things. If not, I will reach out to the fine people at Sunday Golf and have them answer it for you. But again, really impressed, really surprised, really, really like, I'm going to call my praying mantis bag, but really like the Sunday bag. I think it's a phenomenal golf bag. They also make this, I know you guys are bored with me already, but they also make this in a tour-like materials, like the Ghosts and Vessels and those guys of the world. So if you want a little higher end version, they make it. So maybe I'll get one of those next. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If there's anything you want to see, let us know, and we will catch you next time. Thanks, guys.